Hello everyone, welcome you to SSB Short Academy and to this weekly current affairs session. This session is very important for those students who are preparing for defense and are defense aspirant and mostly would like to appear for SSB for NDS, CTS and AFCAT and also for the written examination for the same. So ladies and gentlemen, in this session, I'm going to discuss all about what all are the important issues which has arose in the worldwide and also in the national events and some of the important regional issues also I will discuss. So these are going to help you in your personal interview of SSB, will also help you in your GTO where the GD and lectures are conducted and will give you to think of new themes for story writing. So with this, we'll proceed forward. I have subdivided the topics into this subdivision: international issues, national affairs, regional state affairs, sports, defense, and miscellaneous, which covers important dates, person, places, and obituaries. So first issue what I would like to discuss here is regarding the first women president of Honduras. Honduras is a country in North America and its capital is Tegucigalpa, and it is located along the coast of Caribbean Sea in the North American continent. Next, you'll see here the India-Israel Villages of Excellence, a new initiative. On Jan 28, 2022, central government announced its decision to convert around 150 villages into villages of excellence across 12 states. These villages will be converted into villages of excellence with technical assistance from Israel government. So the advanced technologies will be used to make the villages of excellence, and government of Israel has already established 29 center of excellence across 12 states. Next, we'll see here the China's Lithuania blockade is again an important issue in geopolitical field. So the Chinese government recently launched import sanction on Lithuania. This means the Chinese companies should not import goods or raw materials from Lithuania. It means the China's government is restricting any kinds of imports from the Lithuania to the country. Earlier in 2021, Lithuania had recognized Taiwan as an independent state and had opened a Taiwan office in its soil. So you can understand this is all depends on how the Lithuania has behaved with the China's, because see, we had seen that Taiwan and China has some geopolitical issues over South China Sea. So what happened in 2021, Lithuania had recognized Taiwan as an independent state, but according to Chinese policy, Taiwan is the integral part of China, what Chinese says, but Lithuania had recognized as an independent state. So this was the reason, this could be a reason that the China has taken a step that banning imports of goods or raw materials from Lithuania. According to China, Taiwan is its integral part. The Chinese are doing this to block the global supply chain and also to also as a counter move to the Lithuanian actions. To this, the European Union has filed a case against China in the World Trade Organization. Let's see, but these cases cannot much bring much effort, much changes or influence over China's policies. Next is the US-EU cooperation on energy security. On 28 Jan 2022, the United States and European Union announced that they are working together on guaranteeing energy security in Europe and Ukraine. So this announcement was made amid the standoff triggered by Russia over Crimea by amazing troops at Ukraine borders. Russia has landed around 100,000 troops on the Ukraine border. So this decision has been taken after Russia and Ukrainian issues has got ignited. Next, you'll see here the America Competes Act of 2022. The recently legislated America Compete Act of 2022 to open new doors for the talented experts from all over the world. So America would like to bring the talented personnel into their country. Why? See, competes means creating opportunities for manufacturing, preeminence in technology and economic strength act. So this is the compete. So here I would like to tell you the main aim of the act is to make the supply chain stronger. Now, before we discuss that, when America is inviting some talented personnel into its country, so they provide some visa. And what are the kinds of visas are being provided by America? That we will have just a small glance on that. H1B visa, they are issued for people in specialty operations. The people should have higher educational qualification to obtain this visa. Which visa? The H1B visa. It is popular among Indians. So most of the Indians who all are highly educated, they secure this H1B visa to visit America and to work over there. H2B visa, they are for seasonal workers in hospitality industries in America. L1 visa, the visas allows American companies to transfer workers to American soil for a period of 7 years. So any American companies who brings persons from outside the country into their country for 7 years, they uses the visa L1 visa. Then comes H4 visa. It is used by the dependents of H1B visa holders. So on their dependents will use this H1 visa if they would like to visit the country. J1 visa, it is used by students entering America's soil for study, higher study or some other educational purposes and all. Next, you will see the Russia military drills near Ukraine. This drill is again, you can say power show off or Shakti Pradarsan of Russia in front of Ukraine due to the Crimea issues. Russia recently held military drills in the annexed Crimean region. This is the main issues of that. More than 6,000 troops participated in the drills. Russia had already stationed 100,000 soldiers in the Ukraine border. Already I have told you. So Russia and Ukraine issue is one of the important issue for the geopolitical and GD discussions in the upcoming SSBs. I will suggest you to get a clarification notice on that. Rise in India's bilateral trade with China. Here we can see most of the time you see that the government is saying that we should ban import from China, but still we can see there is a total of these many rise in the bilateral trade with China. As per Chinese government data, India is the bilateral trade with China has increased to 43.3% in 2021. Despite India's measures to reduce dependence on imports from China and increase emphasis on self-reliance, आत्मनिर्भर भारत का जो हमने एक स्लोगन लगाया उसके बावजूद we can see that there is a rise increase to the what we say global trade with China. India's imports from China increased to $97.5 billion in the year 2021. In 2020, the import was $66.7 billion, which increased by 46.1% in 2021. Imports in 2021 increased by 30.3% as compared to 2019. So in spite we have the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme and everything that we are not no more we should rely upon those growing countries which are again becoming an economic threat to India, but indirectly or directly we are relied on that and our imports are already increasing. So before we move to the national news, I like to tell you that SSB Social Academy has all the solutions to make you prepare you to get into the armed forces. If you feel weak or if you will to learn for SSBs and for written courses, we have all options available in offline and online platform both. So SSB Social Academy runs 14-day online SSB class by General Bhakuni sir and with psychologist and other expert. We have personality development online classes conducted by General Bhakuni sir himself. We have offline SSB course for which you will have to visit our offline centers in Bangalore and Chandigarh. We also run CDS and NDA CAPF courses in online and offline formats both. Our next crash course is going to start from 8th of Feb this month for NDA and CDS for 60 days. To get more details regarding these courses, contact these two numbers, and to get periodic discount on any course, download our application from Play Store. Let's move to the national affairs. First of all, this moving towards the digitalized India, you will see here we are having Digital Sansad app. The Lok Sabha Secretariat launched a new app titled Digital Sansad on Jan 27, 2022. The Digital Sansad app was launched to make it easier for people to follow proceedings in Parliament and their lawmakers. So lawmakers here is referred to the MPs, the Member of Parliament, those legislations who are making the laws over there, discussing, passing the bill. The app is available in both Android and iOS platform. It carries all the major content of interlinked portal of Indian Parliament. So Digital Sansad app. Through this app, we can get every discussion what is going on in the Parliament. Next, federated digital identities. The Ministry of Electronics and IT has introduced the federal digital identities. It aims to interlink the multiple identities of Indian citizens. For instance, the digital IDs like Aadhaar, Passport, PAN are interlinked and stored under a new unique ID. So the state and central identities of the citizens will now be stored under this new federal digital identity. The citizens can avail their third-party services through this ID. So there will be a common ID for these all. This will eliminate the need of repeated verification process. With this ID, one process verified is done. Verification is done. Now, the Amrit due to this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Ministry of Culture is set to release 3 pictorial books on 75 unsung heroes of the freedom struggle. So it will be India's Women Unsung Heroes book. The pictorial books will be released in partnership with Amar Chitrakatha. Netaji's 125th birth anniversary was celebrated on Jan 23, 2022. India celebrated, it was 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. His birth anniversary is also marked as Prakarma Divas or Courage Day in India. But in Trinamool Congress had announced to celebrate the birth anniversary of Netaji as Desh Nayak Divas. Next, the day seeks to inspire people of India, especially the youth, to act with fortitude in the face of adversity. It further aims to infuse a spirit of patriotic fervor in youth. Next, we'll see here the privilege motion over Pegasus. For last few months, Pegasus is in news. Opposition has alleged government of using Israel's spyware Pegasus to snoop up political leaders, judges, journalists, and civil society activities, activists to get data. The government is of the view that it has never bought Pegasus spyware from the NSO group. On Jan 30, 2022, Congress gave a notice in Lok Sabha to move a privilege motion against Minister for Electronic and Information Technology, Ashwini Vaishnav, alleging that he misled the House on Pegasus spyware issue. A similar notice will be issued in Rajya Sabha as well. So Pegasus in news, though it is the allegations by the opposition on government. Now, when we are talking about Pegasus, let us discuss some steps by Indian government against cyber attacks. Cyber Surakshit Bharat initiatives. This initiative was launched in 2018 with the aim of spreading awareness on cyber crime and building capacity for safety measures. You can include these steps taken by Indian government in your GD topic if you get on cyber attacks. National Cyber Security Coordination Center, that is NCCC, was developed in 2017 to scan internet traffic and communication metadata in India to detect real-time cyber threats. Cyber Swachhata Kendra, it was launched in 2017 for internet users for cleaning their devices by wiping out malware and viruses. Computer Emergency Response Team, India, SAT-IN. SAT-IN is the nodal agency dealing with cyber security threats like phishing and hacking. Next, recently, you would have seen the students of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh were opposing and they were having some problem regarding the railway NTPC examinations. So committee was set up on RRB exam concerns. So the Railway Recruitment Board has created a committee to look into the concern raised by students, mostly from Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. What is the issue? Issue is that the RRB released an employment notification for the non-technical category in 2019 and the exam got postponed because of COVID. So the notification was released in 2019 and the exam was recently held on Jan 14-15, 2022. The candidates are not satisfied with the results and are raising concerns. According to them, the results are inaccurate. Next, we have seen that the two personalities who refused Padma Awards, former West Bengal Chief Minister Buddhadev Bhattacharjee and former General Secretary led EMS Naval Drills, are among the two personalities who refused the Padma Awards from state. Buddhadev Bhattacharjee is not the first Marxist leader to refuse the national honor. Former General Secretary led EMS Naval Drills was the first among CPI, the Marxist leaders, to refuse the Padma Award. Now there were 13 new districts were constructed in Andhra Pradesh. The Jagan Mohan Reddy government of Andhra Pradesh recently created 13 new districts. The districts were created based on parliamentary constituencies. See, it is a good sign that when the new districts are being created to have more closer development look on the political development look in particular regions will be concerned. With this, the total number of districts in Andhra Pradesh has increased to 26. So the district number has been doubled in the Andhra Pradesh. Rafael Nadal record of 21 Grand Slam titles. He won his 21st Grand Slam title, and he beat Daniil Medvedev at the Australian Open final to grab his Grand Slam. With this, Nadal has become the first player to win 21 Grand Slam titles. Roger Federer of Switzerland and Novak Djokovic of Serbia have won 20 Grand Slams. Novak was not allowed to play Australian Open. Already I have discussed in the previous week current affairs session. The government of Australia deported him as he has not yet taken COVID-19 vaccine, and Australia considered him as a threat to the country, so he was not allowed to take part in this Grand Slam. Then comes artificial snow in Beijing Winter Olympics. China is expert in doing everything artificially. China is able to make sun artificial and artificial moon. So this time China is throwing artificial snow to conduct this Winter Olympic. So China is the first country to host both Summer and Winter Olympic Games. China is creating artificial snowflakes for the Winter Olympics to be held in 2022 this year. In a sports section, one more important news is that Smriti Mandhana, ICC Women's Cricketer of the Year 2021. So she has been awarded Women's Cricketer of the Year 2021. The Smriti Mandhana of India has won the ICC Women Cricketer of the Year 2021. She is the second women player to win the award in the world. Elise Perry of Australia was the first women player to win this award. Next, we see here the exercise Paschim Leher. This exercise Paschim Leher is conducted to enhance the cooperation among the different naval commands in the Indian Navy. It involves Indian Army and Indian Air Force as well. Recently, the exercise was conducted in the West Coast of Indian Navy. Neeraj Chopra, you have seen the Param Vishisht Seva Medal. The PVSM has been honored, given in the honor to Neeraj Chopra, who brought laurels to the country in Olympics. The Olympic gold medalist winner Neeraj Chopra has honored with the Param Vishisht Seva Medal. Neeraj Chopra brought fame to India by winning the country's first athletic gold medal in Tokyo Olympics. Chopra won the medal throwing javelin to 87.58 meters. Along with Neeraj Chopra, 18 others are being honored with the award. So, military awards in India, let us discuss some different awards in military. See, the peacetime awards are Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal. Wartime awards are Yuddha Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Sarvottam Yuddha Seva Medal. Wartime or peacetime services awards are like Vayu Sena Medal, and Nau Sena Medal. These are for different wings of this defense. Like for Air Force, it is Vayu Sena Medal, for Army Sena Medal, and for Navy, it is Nau Sena Medal. Then we see Chiru 2022 Naval Drills. Chiru is a naval drill recently conducted by China, Russia, and Iran in Gulf of Oman. China set to Urumqi missile destroyer to take part in this exercise, and the countries are now looking for opportunities to deepen their military cooperation. Next, we see here the snowfall in the Sahara Desert. It is a very rare event which was captured in the news. World's largest desert, the Sahara Desert, witnessed snowfall recently. Snowfall in Sahara Desert was a rare event. Snow settled on the sand and ice covered the sand dunes after temperatures dropped below freezing point. Temperature has as high as 58 degrees Celsius in this region have been recorded mostly. So with this, we come to the end of this session. And before I go, I would like to again remind you that SSB Short Academy provides online and offline guidance coachings for SSB and for written courses like NDA, CDS, and AFCAT. Our recent, the online courses, crash course for NDA and CDS are going to start from 8th of this month, 8th Feb. This is for 60 days. And for other queries, you can contact these two numbers reflected here. And to get periodic discount on any course, download our application from Play Store. Thank you.